Hello there, good afternoon everybody. It's Wednesday the 27th of September 2023 right now. I am in my studio, as you can see, Everton flag behind me. I did a video of the Everton Stadium at Bramley Dock on Monday, based on the West Stand and having a look at it, because there's a lot of work going on at the West Stand. That video's caused quite a lot of reaction, with people kind of telling me what it's going to look like, correcting each other on the channel, which is fine, by the way, absolutely fine. But I'm going to do a video now, which is, there's a lot of still shots, because somebody that comments a lot, a subscriber named David Badcock, had already actually sent me an email with a lot of information and shots of the West Stand. I just hadn't seen it. Unfortunately, when I done the video, so it's really good now. I've looked at it properly with the shots that David's supplied. There's a lot of info on it, so I'm going to run it through now. Get the shots up and talk through what David told me. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. This is just looking at the West Stand only, and some still shots of what we think it's going to look like, and I'll talk you through it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so first up, starting anyway, this is a shot of the West Stand and how it looked on Monday. Okay, so I'm going to kind of have that up in the background all the time here anyway, and then what we'll do, I'm going to go through the images I've been sent and talk you through what's been said. So here we'll go to image number 1 of the West Stand Plaza, as it's named. Now this image, as you can see, named number 1 water channel, and it says this is an odd shape, and the two long sides will be divergent, not parallel, as you can see in the image there. The bays are where the dock lock gates used to be. That would be swung inwards to close it off. So the dock lock gates is at either end. There, as you can see there, and then he said the edge and angle of the diagonal water edge at ground stroke stair level before it becomes decking can be seen already as concreted. So if I just minimize that one and go back to the other picture, you can see where the concrete is there, where David's talking about. Okay, that's a great picture, a great starter to start with, showing that, you know, exactly, as you can see as well, David's put these pictures on. He's put these images over my pictures from my video, which is fantastic. It's a great shot. Sorry, I love the coach as well, the Everton coach that that David's put in. It's absolutely superb. So we'll move on to image number 2. Brick walls. Just seeing David's pointed out the brick walls there, and he said the walls will be constructed from base level up to a height just above the West Stand first floor level. Yeah, you can see that. So if you just go to the yeah, I get that. Yeah, just above the West Stand first floor level. Okay, the northern one, so that would be the one on the left, has the outer corner just inside the line of the northern corner of the west facade, and it is just to the south wall of the north bridge. Okay, the southern wall the southern wall is going to be the one on the right, has the outer corner just inside the line of the southern corner of the west facade, and is just to the south wall of the north bridge. Yeah, so it does make perfect sense when you see, if you look at the black lines, the one going from the brick down to the stand, what Dave is saying is they're just inside the northern corner and the southern corner of the West Stand. Okay, it makes perfect sense. The angles of the walls go from the outer reach corner towards the centre of the side cheeks of the main West Stand porch. So the angles are, see where he points it down, see where the arrows go down. So he's saying those, so where they point actually to the wall, he's saying those go from the outer reach corner towards the centre, which you can see, you know, it's clear and obvious, but Dave's just doing his absolute best to kind of explain it. But that's where the brick walls are going to be, at the front of those steps. So we'll move on to image number 3. As you'll see, it's out of Terraces and Steps. There's not too much to add really, but there will be steps alongside the walls and tunnels. The walls and tunnel sides, with most of the area being shallow terraces. Yeah, that's again evident from the picture. But a good explanation. The total rise goes from base level up to the West Stand facade first floor level in height. So yeah, you can see exactly what that means there. As it reaches the top of the steps, it goes to the first floor level in height. It's exactly what that means. And again, I just want to repeat again, it's a great image that's been put on the front of one of mine there, showing exactly what the west will look like. Really, really nice one. Let's move on to screenshot number 4. Here, number 4, West Stand entrance, tunnels to doors along the west facade. So as we look from the west, the central tunnel will be wider than the other 2 tunnels through the terrace steps, and it will be the main entrance used by the players when dropped off by the team coaches, hence the use of a coach in the mock-up. Yeah, perfect. So that centre one there, the main entrance, and where we believe the players will be dropped off. The 3 tunnels through the terraces steps all will have sliding doors at the inner point to protect against really strong winds. The largest entrances under the concourse, so they're the green arrows at the sides, guys, pointing inwards. The largest entrances under the concourse are from the north and south edges of the concourse, which are to be fully open, the full width of the concourse. Right, okay. It's excellent information as well. So when you say fully open, there'll be no doors on there. I think you mean by that, so it'll just be like a tunnel straight through. Whereas the tunnels at the front will have sliding doors at the inner point to protect against really strong winds. Okay, yeah. Let's move on to number 5, which is elevated first floor mezzanine concourse. Lots of people have commented as to why the concourse would go up to the wall when windows and doors have been applied to the west facade. They have queried whether the steps would be installed. They have not realised that the concourse, if not solid underneath, is not solid underneath, but a mezzanine floor, and underneath will be a bit like you would find in a shopping mall, for instance. Right, okay. Wow, I was not aware of that, David. So, right, get you. So it's not like solid concrete floor, so to speak. It's excellent information, really is. Really, really is that, to be honest. And right, let's move on to number 6. Screenshot 6, which is open skylights in the mezzanine concourse. They are merely gaps stroke holes with an edging and barriers, so you could see down to the ground level from the base level, and from the base level you could see the sky. Fantastic. It's going to let a lot of light in, because you could imagine that would be, otherwise it would be really dark in there, or wouldn't, and you know, maybe it wouldn't be actually when David said it's not going to be like a solid concrete floor. Moving on, we've got screenshot 7. terrace steps and ramp down to the decking. Now, David has put on his explanation pretty self-explanatory, and yeah, it is. So it's just to show the you know, there's going to be more terrace steps and ramps there that'll lead right down, as he said, to the decking, stroke water edge. Fantastic, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And screenshot number 8, and we'll keep it on this one for a bit because this is the final screenshot. And he's just said decking, again, pretty self-explanatory, yeah. Decking to the water edge there, pretty self-explanatory indeed, but we'll give everybody that access to the very bottom. But that's some shots, eight shots in total for you to go through, and it was for me to go through as well, to just look at exactly what we're going to be looking at in what would you say, in a year's time, maybe. Great information, I have to say and put it out there again. And David gives me a lot of information. Some I managed to get to and use, some I don't. We've had a chat about that, but this was one that I actually missed, and I done my Monday video, and David did drop me a message saying, you know, did you see the West West Plaza kind of mock-up emails that he sent me, and I hadn't. So I've gone back to them, and when I've had a good look at them, I've realised actually this gives us everything we need to know what we're going to be looking at come the end. So let's just we'll bring the other shot back up now, and I'll put that shot number 8 down in the corner, so we can just see, you know, how it's going to look there based on the one from just this week. And they're very, you know, they're not a million miles off, are they? But yeah, guys, I'll leave it there because we've gone 10 minutes now, and it'll go further than that if I do include my intro and outro. Actually, I won't do it, and then video. I'll just say now whilst we're looking at the stand. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed that video. Everybody who sent me photographs and screenshots and everything of the West Stand to kind of remind us all how it's going to look. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate everything. Another mention again, David Badcock, who's sent all that information over with all that work he's put into it. Can't thank you enough, David. Really do appreciate it, and I'm sure everybody else does as well. So guys, as always, comments, questions, everything down below. It's very, very windy at the moment, so I won't be getting to site again at least until Friday or Saturday, but I'll get back over there, and if I don't do anything else, I'll do the full weekly fly around. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, everybody. Fingers crossed for the win tonight against Aston Villa, and we progress in the cup. But if we don't, then we'll get points on Saturday, hopefully, against Luton. Take care, everyone. Bye now.